Hello and welcome back to Age of Empires 2. I am Lord Forwind, here playing the Cleansing of the Loire River in the Joan of Arc campaign. So we actually have our base pretty well defended. We've got a large force of cavalry units. I don't really need a pikeman anymore, so I'll throw him in this castle with Loire, or Loire, however you say it. And we're going to try and take our first British castle. We have to take out 3 of them, so it's going to take a while. Okay. I think I'll go through the gates. I don't usually go through the gates because then you have to fight all their units. If you go through the wall, they can't really fight you, but this is a fortified wall. It will take forever to break through with basic rams. Plus, the basic rams will be shot at the entire time. So down here, if I take out this gate, we'll get 3 open tiles, which I can attack through, rather than the singular one of a wall. This castle, I think, has killed all the units in here, which was only a couple longbowmen. So we've already out-teched Burgundy. We have yet to out-tech the British themselves, but we're working on it. I'll grab Treadmill Crane, and I think that'll do for now. Actually, I'll upgrade Monk's hit points, because we're going to want to move our monks around along with us. Take that out. Actually, I grabbed the movement speed, my bad. These guard towers should make almost no dent first battering rams. As you can see, a fortified wall with 3,000 hit points would take forever for a ram to break through, whereas a gate, you can get a couple rams on it. I think I can get 4 rams on a gate rather than 2 on a wall. I might just go for the castle. I might just ignore the guard towers. They're not that dangerous, really. As long as they don't have infantry, there's no reason to fight them. Yeah, we'll upgrade ours to guard towers. If they do have infantry, what we're gonna do is we're gonna flood the base with our infantry from the rams. But it doesn't look like they do. So this looks like a very easy first castle. Obviously, the next one will be a little bit harder, and the one after that should be even more difficult. But nice, easy start for the campaign. Actually, seeing as they are currently dealing with the castle on their own, I might build that. Actually, that's too far. I want to build this in such a way that it can shoot at the barracks that has tons of units in it. First castle down. Okay, the French are attacking our castles, so this probably is going to trigger an attack. Oh my, that has triggered an attack. Run up, okay. I
come for you, Joan of Arc. You English fop.
I guess I'm lucky in the sense that they're all trapped behind my own walls. They have cavaliers, which is horrifying. Let's see if the hire is going to be enough to deal with this. No, he's not. He's going to get annihilated. Shoot. I don't want him to die, ideally. He is a hero unit, so let's throw him back in there. Eventually, my knights should win out over cavaliers, but it would be painful. I guess we didn't actually lose a unit. Wow. I'm kind of impressed there. Our battering rams demolished that area. Let's bring them back up here. I'll move a villager down to repair. Up they are. They found my castle. Great. I was hoping they wouldn't. Oh, it's Burgundy. Okay, so it wasn't actually the British. Okay, we can do this then. We just gotta get our knights out there to save the foundation. And in the meantime, we'll also work on building it up. They might destroy the foundation first, though. Yeah, cancel, run away. I was unlucky that I happened to send my units into theirs. That was frustrating. Oh, I just killed Falstaff. Apparently he was actually on the map. Honestly didn't even notice. I'm going to repair the ram rather than just destroy and building a new one. It's only a little bit of time, really. Let's retry this. This is a really sneaky move, isn't it? Building a castle right outside their walls. Hopefully that doesn't happen every time I destroy a castle, getting a wave of super strong units in my base, because that would get annoying fast. Hopefully these knights will be all repaired. Yes, okay. I'm going to actually move up knights this time to defend this area. For now, I'll put them on defensive, that way they don't run off and die. I'm going to hide Joan in this castle. Obviously, putting them in a castle has its own risks, but I think by and large a castle is a very safe place to have hide your hero unit that can't die. It's pretty much what you do during regicide games, where you have to defend a king unit who cannot attack, has terrible hit points, and will die to pretty much everything that's above a actually anything. It'll die to anything because it has no attack. That was dealt with. The rams are fully built. I'm going to take you there. This is 63% built, so that's going nicely. Joan is hidden. Loire is in position to defend against another cavalier wave if that occurs. I'll leave my monks right about there. Heal up with the knights. We have a mass excess of resources right now, which is lovely. We'll wait till the castle's built, then we'll figure out what's going on. I can't imagine they're going to have enough units to destroy the castle. Killing a castle takes quite a bit of work. Let's take out the longbowmen, especially when their longbowmen are dying to 2-3 volleys of units. However, we are definitely going to see the arrival of plenty of foot soldiers from them. Once they spend this wave of units, we'll send the rams. We'll go through the wall this time. That way I don't have to risk the rams to infantry units. Because of course infantry units are very good versus rams. We will attack there, I guess. I'm not worried about the longbows. They can shoot the rams as much as they want. They do no damage. As you can see, longbows do not work well against castles, at least unless human players playing them, and you get the upgrade that pretty much allows you to shoot anything because your longbows can outrange, I think, every unit in the game except for cannon galleons and trebuchets. I could be wrong. I think it's cannon galleons and trebuchets. Wall's going down reasonably quick. It looks like you can actually get 3 rams on a wall. Just placing these guys here in case Burgundy, of all people, shows up. We're definitely going to take out the barracks before we take out the castle. Why haven't you... Okay, there you go. They weren't hitting the long swordsman. I was concerned. See, he just did like 42 damage to us. 3-4 hits. It's worth being wary about. Anyway, we got rid of that. You know what? I might actually begin moving you. Obviously, I don't want to risk losing my villager. If I can help it. They're not really expensive. I can just rebuild her if she dies, but why waste a good unit, right? We're going to place that... How do you build a castle? Oh, I can't build it there, apparently. I can build it there, though. We'll build it literally right up against one of their outposts. Castle's going down swiftly. Villager is moving up to build another castle. England actually isn't really a threat in this. I'm surprised. Burgundy is a much bigger problem.
With 2 British castles destroyed, we have but 1 more to raise.
That's a French soldier.
Let's not make our guesses stronger than they're here.
Pull you over. I don't see a cavalry rush. I'm going to guess that that was a one-time event designed to destroy you if you weren't ready. Honestly, I could probably just move you up. My rams didn't take too much damage. Plus, there'll be a villager up there. I'll go this way around. So that way I don't get shot by the guard towers. The mighty French castles stand. By the way, what is the French abilities? Castles are cheaper, knights are stronger, mill upgrades are free. Cool. Didn't realize castles are cheaper. Oh yeah, 488 rather than the normal 650. I guess France is a land of castles historically. Although England built quite a few too. But also our knights work as miniature scouts, which is nice. I don't have to be so concerned riding through dark wooded areas. 40% done. The reason I'm building these is for bases. The castle is going to be, as we've seen, untakeable to the average AI unit. They'll just keep sending troops and troops and troops and troops. Keep losing, really. Honestly, they've done more damage to this castle than the other two. Once I have the castle, I can always hide the villager inside of it and then jump her out to build a siege workshop and a barracks. We really don't need another. I don't think we'll lose my knights. They're pretty healthy. 120 health. They've got some pretty nice armor. Obviously, though, historically, English longbowmen annihilated them. We're going to stay back at least until the castle's built. That way, we actually have defenses against the inevitable counterattack by the British. Words, yes, I can use them. And guess what? They have cavaliers. Actually, sorry, they don't have cavaliers. They have knights. So let's be careful of this. That castle should handle them all, pretty much without me needing to intervene. But yeah, knights are pretty strong, even versus castles. I do like how the arrows, when you fire at one unit, can hit other units. It's a cool little splash effect. Not many games would do that. Most games would just target one unit. Longbowmen are going to just get wiped out. There's really no challenge there. Also, apparently the hunter will die as well because he walked close enough. And Burgundy is sending a pikeman. Interesting how the castle is prioritizing different units, even though it's being attacked by one. Looks like Burgundy is coming to the British's aid. So let's kill off that longbow if you can. Looks like somehow the British have found my rams, I want to say. Hopefully my knights can deal with any issues that might arise. Knights are pretty good versus longbows if they can get to it. That's why I'm pretty sure there is a formation called a box formation. Shoot that, shoot that. Shoot them. Don't let them keep hitting you with a mangonel of all things. There we go. We're weathering the counterattack. It has been pretty fierce though. If you look at all the amount of units we've killed like what, 10, 15 knights? And quite a few Burgundy's troops. But, wow, they're just churning out the longbowmen. Okay. Hit the castle. Oh, I thought something hit the castle there for a moment. let's focus on this wall segment, I think. There's a stable right there, and we want to get rid of that if we can. Actually, let's focus on that wall segment. It'll give me more time to shoot the knights. Will they actually take it out? Oh, okay, we're going to be taking out the wall under fire, regardless of what we do, so let's just take it out. You use the knights here as a little bit of a distraction, hopefully. Although the castle looks like it might get one ram, I don't think it'll get more than one. We really don't care about the rams because we'll win, but you hate to waste units. Go, 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 go. Go, I guess. It's not good. Take out the castle if you can. Sorry, the stable. We could have just tried to take the castles with units, which is doable, but castles are a nightmare. If I was to take out the castle with units, I'd probably do it with long swordsmen since they have a bonus to buildings. But it's really not worth it. And I'm glad the creators of this level did not make it easy enough by essentially making it so that the British don't have murder holes. The fact that the British can still attack units makes it a lot harder. Castle's going down. So that will be another scenario 1. Wow, that almost lasted a whole 20 minutes just taking out 3 castles. The ram is going to fall. Doesn't make much difference. 300 health. Long swordsman can take it, plus the knights. And with this castle destroyed, the Loire River has been liberated.
The British will be forced to surrender the Loire Valley.
Loire, there we go.
Another victory for Joan.
There we go. The British will, surrender. We are victorious, and I've actually unlocked an achievement. Sensory Castle Celebration. I think destroy 100 castles. Okay. Apparently I miscalculated. There were 4 English castles, including one way up here. Huh. I didn't even know that base existed. Wow. I don't remember that. Well, we took out the easy castles. We didn't lose too many units. We could have probably finished off Burgundy before we did that, but why bother? And there was another base over here we could have settled in, but it's easier to just kill off all stuff. Otherwise, you'd be fighting him as well. So that will be it for this episode. Thank you guys all for watching. We'll just watch the little after game thing, and then we'll see.
The myth of British invulnerability was dispelled. Now, our only knows it is possible to win, but only if we are resolute and cunning. The British are a most deadly enemy, and their longbowmen time and again have decimated a charge of French knights. To make matters worse, we now face enemies on both sides. The Dauphin's advisors will spend more and more time wrangling, jealous of Joan's influence at court. I pray that Joan can complete her divine mission before the Dauphin's envious advisors betray her.
Okay, so there's treason in the court. We killed 161, lost 17, raised 24, had 45. Collected the most stone, food, way behind on wood and gold. Researched a lot, had a lot of villagers. There's the timeline. Obviously, we finished this guy off before he could get anywhere. Huge spike there in the military. And that is it for this episode. So thank you guys. See you all next time. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I sure am.